I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I'll walk it out.
What's going on, guys? Shibby2142 here with my friend Dan, aka Master Pain, right?
AKA D.
D, right.
D.
And this will be the podcast number 2. This won't be the second podcast video because the other one was like a 3-parter because it was like 4 hours long. This one I think we're gonna do an hour, right? 60 minutes or something.
We'll see where we go.
Yeah, we'll see where we go. So,
you know, we get some good conversation going here. We're talking about zombie apocalypse. You know,
yeah. So
I
think the topics we're gonna talk about tonight or today or on this podcast, whenever you're watching this video, yeah, we're gonna talk about zombie apocalypse because this is Left 4 Dead 2 footage. We're gonna talk about Fallout. Have you played Fallout 3? Yeah.
Of course I played Fallout 3.
Yeah, Fallout 3 and New Vegas, which I've played and beaten both. And what else were we gonna talk about?
What do we feel like?
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress.
Okay.
It's not politics.
Yeah, we're not talking about politics. We'll leave that alone. And have you played Left 4 Dead?
I have not. I wanted to pick it up after I was watching some of your videos, but
yeah, it's pretty fun just for like the laugh out louds. But anyway, what's like your gaming history, Dan?
My gaming history.
Yeah, I mean, what was like like your first video game or like your most favorite? You played like whatever. I don't know. That's kind of like so they get a little background on you.
I don't know like early games, but you know, I always like games like first-person shooters. That's where I started out. You know, playing some Dark Forces and stuff. You know, on MS-DOS. You know,
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what MS-DOS is?
No idea.
It's like before Windows. Like it's like the.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a video game.
No, like on MS-DOS. Like they had games on Windows and MS-DOS.
Oh.
Well, we had it on DOS and like.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about computers when I was young. Dude, I remember like dial-up internet and AOL and all that crap.
What fun stuff.
Okay, so
what is going on here? Did you just fight one of those big ass guys?
Yeah, I just chopped a charger with a machete.
Oh.
During this campaign, this is the Parish on once again Left 4 Dead 2 on the PC. I think I ended with 496 melee kills.
He's pretty boss this round. He just like chopped that guy's head off with no difficulty at all.
Yeah, right now this is on normal difficulty. We do step it up to advanced because we were just absolutely dominating. And this is New Orleans. That's the setting. This is like Bourbon Street or something.
Bourbon. I like Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Why is Bourbon Street in Louisiana? Should it be in like Kentucky?
What's that one song you like that's Bourbon something? Bergen?
I don't know.
It's some country song. I don't
yeah,
know.
like Whiskey Lullaby, but that's like a
no. All right. We're not gonna talk about that. All right, so MS-DOS. What else?
You know, some of the games I really like. There's a little more recent, but Red Alert 2, that's pretty boss. And
Okay.
like you're talking medieval, Rome Total War, and like Empire Total War.
Those are good games.
Those games are just sick.
Yeah, I think I played Age of the Empires quite a bit.
I played those a lot. I like those games. I just didn't. They're great, but not as great as when I discovered Total War games.
Yeah.
Those games are just ridiculous.
And why'd you like those so much?
Because you can just like it's actually strategy involved. Like I'm gonna admit I'm a terrible player at a lot of the RTSs. I just build big ass defenses and I just run around with like 18 battle cruisers or 18 carriers and I just own everyone because it's just impossible to defeat that.
Yeah, and Age of Empires are like building the huge walls and like the towers. And
exactly. I like defense.
I like turtling, yeah.
I like defense. And then I just like sit back and get a huge ass, army and stuff and just waste them. I love when I played, what was that new Command & Conquer game with all the terrorists and stuff?
I don't know. I've never played Command & Conquer.
Oh, whatever. It's like a newer one. But then you could...
StarCraft?
No. But anyways, you could sit back like as the U.S. and like build a big ass base, and then you get free money just with base buildings, and then you get like orbital lasers, and you could actually win by playing defensively, like purely defensively, and you destroy them.
All right, so that was stage 1 right there. Right now I am playing with yeah, that's just 1 of 4, but this is like we consider this Team Quantic. We got Doom, Mass Death, and Spec Ops Delta, so I'll have links to the channels in the description of this video, so I suggest go checking them out. And yeah, we pretty much dominated. I had 32 kills and 32 melee kills, so I think I had all melee kills.
That was pretty boss for that little like one street that you killed everything on.
Yeah, slice and dice.
Why did the random fairy just drop you off there? Why didn't you just go further?
I don't know.
Where'd he
Wouldn't
go?
that be in the Gulf of Mexico at that point?
See, this is one problem I noticed watching this game is like I'm a real stickler for all the realism. I just don't know why they do that. Why didn't they come with and
because maybe like they got like a radio call and like, come here, this is where the helicopter is that'll save you,
and they just dumped all these guys like, oh well, this fuck you, and
maybe
just forget them. I hope we can swear in your podcast.
Oh yeah, feel free.
I'm a sailor. I kind of want to, you should like read all that writing on the wall there. I'm kind of interested in what they say there.
Oh, there's some funny stuff, but I'm not gonna pause it to go look back. But yeah, so let's see here. So obviously, once again, this is Left 4 Dead 2. You have no experience with that, but something we both play kind of collectively is Team Fortress 2.
That is true.
So you've played on my server.
I'm a newly admitted admin now.
On my laptop account.
On my account too.
No, that's definitely false, because you'd just be abusive.
You didn't de-admin me, did you?
I don't even think you had admin at the first place.
You were too drunk to remember that then.
Probably. Well, anyways, Team Fortress 2. Obviously, this is not Team Fortress 2 gameplay, so don't be confused here.
Rocking the rocket launcher.
So Soldier is your favorite class, the Rocket Man?
It's pretty good, it's pretty new. Like,
It
you don't have to
is.
have any skill.
It's really like straightforward. Like
it's pretty straightforward.
You shoot a rocket launcher, you have a shotgun, and you have a melee weapon. It's not like no kung fu treachery like Pyro or Spy or.
Pyro's just ultimate noob.
Well, there's some skill.
You can't
air
own on
blast.
it, but you can't suck at it. It's just an ultimate noob. It's like Call of Duty 2. That's one of my favorite games I played online. Was Call of Duty 2.
Watch this. We go hammer on this witch right here.
Speaker's going hammer on that hoe.
Blammer, blammer, blammer.
You just gang raped her. I noticed. Well, I guess you were the woman, Shane, but it looked like most of the guys did all the. They just, thrashed her about and took her down.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick.
So the witch in Left 4 Dead 2, if you didn't know, if you disturb her, like if you flash her with your flashlight or like shoot near her, she'll freak out, and basically if she hits you, you get knocked to the ground.
What would happen if all the zombies were witches in Left 4 Dead?
You have to play it really smart.
Yeah, but
like,
what would happen? I'm thinking realism. I'm Mr. Realism here, so what if would everyone just be really like polite people everywhere and not have lights anywhere?
You'd probably... Well, that'd actually make it really easy if you could walk past them, because you can just bypass the witch if you don't disturb her.
But it was like a zombie apocalypse with only witches.
I mean...
I don't know how to be apocalypse.
You'd have to have like the stealth cloak or a stealth boy from Fallout 3.
Yeah, we gotta get some stealth boys.
How would that segue there? From Left 4 Dead 2 to Fallout.
I wasn't even expecting that.
I know, that just...
It's almost like Shane like switching to a gun here and actually using a gun, but...
No.
He's so boss with this machete. He's just hacking him.
See, my teammates are so good. Look at this. I'm just gonna melee a boomer.
He's just like, I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna get...
I got my team on my back and infected on my back.
Look at this. He's just...
I'm just going
can't
hammer.
see anything, and he's just...
See, the reason why machete owns is because it kills multiple enemies at once. That was like 5 guys like right there.
I don't know how that's humanly possible, especially like...
That'd be like a
not
lot
to be
of flesh.
sexist, but like this woman just like hacks like 5 people's heads off. There's bones and shit in there. That's like an amazing machete. I don't think machetes are that sharp.
Yeah, I think it would go blunt after my 500 kills.
After like 2, you hit someone's bone. See, I'm digressing here into realism.
Yeah. See, it's about fun factor to me, not realism.
That's what it's about. So that's what I was watching. I was watching these videos and it's all the ownage, and it's like you're playing like Dawn of the Dead, like the remake and stuff. Like you watch the zombies run at you. It's just like that, except that like you actually kill them, unlike in the movie, unless they got propane tanks, which are extremely effective. Which kills like all
my favorite zombie movie of all time. I did like the 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. Those are like cool, but I mean Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead was pretty boss. It was serious.
I mean, I just love the actors in there. It's just funny, like because they're like.
But it's good
because they're making fun of Dawn of the Dead and like all the other zombie movies.
But it's like a serious zombie movie. Like you think, oh, this is gonna be a funny zombie movie, and then you start watching it, and then he's gotta like shoot his mom in the head. It's like, whoa, this is like more than any drama would ever like come up with.
But you know, like the
it
scene,
is so
like
serious.
Like starting off in the yard where they're like throwing old album disc at the zombie.
It was. It was silly.
Yeah, it's like silly.
But it was serious, like, and there was some ridiculous gore, like that one, like, French guy or whatever he was. Like, they, like, pulled him out the window, and then they just made, like, intestine salad out of him. Like, it was just like, whoa, I was not expecting that. You don't think that's coming from a comedy movie, so.
Yeah. But,
props to them for making a good
if you guys,
zombie comedy / drama. I'm going to call it drama.
That's Simon Pegg, right? That's the British UK actor guy?
I don't know.
I
don't know what that wanker's name is.
Yeah. Yeah, that bloke, that lad.
That bloke. That cunt. I think they say cunt a lot, I think.
He's not a cunt.
Well, they say it a lot.
Do they?
At least I said it a lot around my British Australian friend. I thought that's what they said.
'Cause that's like a really offensive word.
It is, but you know, just in other places, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a compliment. Whoa!
Those body parts.
Whoa!
I made sure to get the cinematic on that.
That is pretty.
I mean, because I'm a pro recorder.
Like Martin Scorsese's gonna be knocking on our door any second.
I mean, Machinima, they better get on my level.
They better, because you know, look at this boss coming here.
I should have pulled out my gun there, but no. We're rolling right now. We're absolutely dominating. Why try hard?
Why? Just exactly.
We're
Look at
here
this.
for the fun.
This round is ridiculous because I don't think Shane even pulled out his gun once.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
I
believe the first time we encounter a tank, I pull out the Uzi.
Okay,
because are you really gonna melee a tank? I tried a few times and we died,
and it was
a failure.
There's a lot of lost footage here that's only for me and Shib's eyes only.
Yeah, we wiped a few times, so I just deleted those because they're embarrassing.
Yeah.
But for these first 2 levels, we destroy.
Oh yeah. Well, you were on a different difficulty though.
Yeah, it was on normal, and then we bump it up to advanced eventually.
And then you just got rocked.
Yeah, and then they spawned a tank inside of a house, and he destroyed us.
Yeah, that wasn't too good. Look at this time people put in. They put in all these safe houses. There must have been.
Yeah, there was I'm impressed with the level design. Like that's fun. Like
that's one thing I like about all the Steam games. They got some crazy good level design.
Yeah, Valve, they do a good job.
You know, you play like Half-Life 2. That's another awesome game. Awesome game. Well, I can't. I'm like I want Half-Life, episode 3 to come out tomorrow.
I've never played any of the Half-Lives.
You are missing.
Like seriously. I've like, hey, Shibs, check this out. Like I was at a friend's house, and you're like, oh, that's cool, all the physics and stuff, and
you're so missing out. Like those games are some of the best games ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like, yeah, look,
killed the most
infected, 94 kills. All right, we raped a witch, mass death, just not pulling his weight here.
No, he wasn't part of the gang rape.
No, he didn't want in.
He's a moral man.
And 94 melee kills. So once again,
100% melee.
Yeah,
that's pretty boss.
That is pretty baller. All right, so let's talk about some Fallout. I'm sure you can just go off on this. So let's start with the Fallout 3 because I didn't play any Fallout 1 or 2 or Tactics or whatever.
I have not either. I got introduced.
Those seem pretty hardcore from what I've read.
Those are like a different game. Those are like over the head, classic RPG shit that I didn't really ever get into.
Yeah.
But Fallout 3, because I always thought, like, I played all the Morrowind games, or a lot of them.
I've never played those.
I'm like, wouldn't it be awesome to have guns? And then Fallout 3 comes out, and I'm like...
the new Oblivion's coming out in November. The Skyrim.
Really?
Yeah, it looks really good. I might pick it up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But anyways, alright, so Fallout, made by Bethesda, right?
Bethesda.
Yeah, they're the producers or developers. I don't know if they're the publishers of their own game.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know all that politics.
Yeah, I'm not into that. So anyways, Fallout 3, I probably put at least 150, maybe 200 hours into the game.
I have no idea how many hours, but I pretty much did everything in that game.
Yeah, I didn't do every side quest just because I get pissed off and kill people.
I do almost every... I think I did, like, every quest I could find, and, like, I went everywhere there was to be. It was just an awesome game. So, I just wish you could accomplish more.
So were you good or evil or what?
I was like an angel. I was Jesus the whole game.
You were changing difficulty now.
I was my avatar was whatever the thing when you look up you're good, and I was Jesus the entire time.
Your pit boy?
Yep, I looked at my Pip-Boy, and my Pip-Boy registered that I was Jesus himself. Because I was that good. So I killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't think I was Jesus, whatever, but anyone who's bad, like, I just killed them.
You didn't have like a glow around your body, like you were the holy.
This isn't Fable.
Or I think there's a Star Wars game. Or what's the?
Like KOTOR.
KOTOR, yeah.
Awesome game.
Yeah, those games are sweet. I remember there's like this desert cave with some like big like not like dragon but like kind of like ogre / thing.
I think it was a cot dragon.
Yeah,
I'm a Star Wars nerd.
I'm not.
It was a big old cot dragon, which I don't know how ends up in Tatooine since it was from Cot.
I mean, I was so evil in that game. I had like the shadow glow and the red eyes and.
I think you're an evil person in real life then.
No, it just
because if you're you're playing this
video
games.
I'm so nice to my viewers and subscribers. I have to take it out on video games. See, I'm like, I get asked so many times, "Yo, Shibs, what's your PC specs?" When I clearly have videos posted of what my PC is. Shibs, what's your FOV? What's your HUD? What's this? What's that? What's your server IP? Blah 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 blah. And all
Shibs, how do you get that awesome HUD?
Yeah, which I mean I say. Like 3 times during a video, but no one listens to the audio or the commentary.
Why would you listen to the audio?
I don't know. Like I'm just so confused. I just chop his leg off like a boss.
Because you know who your subscribers are. You have a lot of chitlins.
Yeah, children. The children's subscribers are driving me a banana sandwich. All right, let's not try to get too off track here. But all right, so KOTOR, the cot dragon.
I don't know. That's really off track, I think. You just went completely off track.
No, all right. No,
you killed the dragon. That's an evil creature.
So I was
wants to eat you.
I was very evil in that game. And spoilers to beat the game. I think there was like these canisters of the bodies when I was fighting like the ultimate bad guy, and I'd like suck the life out of them before he could, and then it was just easy mode. I think that's how I beat the game.
Bodies?
Yeah, there was like life of like people.
I just had like
an Uber, like lightning bolted his
Uber's.
Oh, look at this tank. This tank just goes. Yeah, see, mass death. Props to you, man. Trying to chainsaw the tank.
You know, I don't understand how a chainsaw to a face doesn't kill.
And then we'll just get wiped right there. We're all dead. So in Life or Death, like we're not like dead, but we're knocked down, and at that point you lose because you can't pick up anyone else. All right. So anyways, Fallout 3. I think I was right in the middle of the road, kind of
good and bad.
Yeah, like some people like pissed me off, like guy asking for water, like, "Oh, please, will you give me some purified water?" He's like laying around outside of town. I'm like, "No."
He's a welfare whore. He just wants the handouts all his life. I'm like, I already gave you water.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd like give him one, and then he'd ask for more, and then I'm just like, no, like
you gotta figure it out.
I'm like 1911 to the face.
There's 1911 in that game.
I think in New Vegas there is.
Oh shit! I haven't
with the green iron sights when you look down, it's kind of like the
what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is.
I haven't had that yet. I'm playing New Vegas right now, but
yeah. So let's finish up Fallout 3 here. Have you played all the DLC?
I haven't finished the Mothership Zeta, whatever that one is.
I never played that.
This is all like that one the swamp one. You're in Louisiana, the Point Lookout.
There you go.
You got the Charger there. He's like one of those mutated people in Fallout. They're like freaking impossible to kill.
Yeah, I really enjoyed what was the one? The Steel one, Broken Steel.
That's
like a must-have because it raises your level cap to 30.
Which I don't know why they don't just have it more.
Because in Fallout 3, before I beat the game, I was level 20, the max.
Yeah, you get it pretty quick.
I mean, you level fast if you, like, really, I don't know.
Especially if you use all the, like, crappy perks, like...
Yeah, that's just dumb, like...
Now and then, those are just, like...
That's stupid.
You just regret those after you know better.
Yeah. So, like, what weapons do you use in Fallout? What's, like, your choice?
Oh, man. You know, if I just want to just get through it quick, I use like the super Gatling laser. Because
I never use energy. I would always give that to my companion. Energy weapons. I'd always go like hunting rifle and like.
It's like Lincoln's repeater was pretty boss.
Oh yeah.
Until you get Point Lookout, then you can use like whatever their repeater thing
Wasn't there like a Black Hawk like pistol or something that was like super secret? I don't know.
So secret, I didn't know about it.
Yeah. But the thing is, you play on console, right? 360?
Yep. That's the way to go.
No. That's definitely not false.
You know, some games like that, they're good on console, some they're not. My friend says...
There's no way it's better.
Well, you know, I don't have a boss computer like Shibby does.
Yeah, and well, for me, like, if I ever got pissed off, I could just go on the console of the PC and type in whatever, like, add item, and the item code.
Nah.
I know. It's not legit, but it's better than spending 20 hours to get some pistol and just sucks ass and then breaks on you and you can't repair it.
You gotta get your repair skill up. Or just pay someone, because you're rich. Those bottle caps.
I just got Ray Lewis there. Just
Ray Lewis.
Yeah, linebacker for the Ravens.
I don't know football.
Yeah. Well, we don't even talk sports either. That's no problem. All right, so, I mean, obviously you beat Fallout 3, and did you purify the water or whatever?
I purified the water.
I don't even think there... What's the other choice?
You can poison the water to kill basically everyone who's not pure, which is like everyone left.
Really? I don't remember that option.
Yeah, like the president of the U.S., who's a giant computer, he gives you a virus, gives you some whatever virus or something, and it kills everyone who's not a pure human.
What were the two factions in Fallout? There was like the Brothers of Steel and...
There's a lot of factions.
And like the Tesla people, like the Tesla
No, it was
armor?
the government. It was the U.S. government. It was the what's their nuts? Their I don't know, whatever they are. The government. It was the government. They had some name to them.
All right, well, forget that. All right, let's move on to New Vegas.
New Vegas. I like where that game is going. I haven't gotten too far in that, but it looks like you can be head boss.
Yeah, how far are you? I don't want to spoil anything.
I just talked to Caesar/Kaiser.
So he's friendly to you.
Apparently.
Cause
I just murdered a lot of his people, but and he's like, "Oh, I forgive you."
That's not what happened to me. Like I was like probably an hour or two into the game, and one of his like mercenaries was just hanging out. And I like walk up to him and say something. He starts shooting at me. I'm like, fuck this. And I think I end up killing him. And then he just keeps sending assassins my way. And he was just a complete dick to me the whole game.
I just nuke him.
Well, that was not an option like Megatown or whatever. Megaton. I didn't blow up the nuke in Megaton. Because that's stupid because you get an apartment in there.
Exactly. I feel so evil if I did that. All those good people, that's a city. City of humanity.
However, I did save it and then nuke it just to see what the cutscene would be.
It was a pretty awesome cutscene.
It was pretty sweet. Because it's literally a nuke.
It is a nuke. You watch that in like high def and like, woo! That's
yeah,
like
buddy.
Shane, I think we've seen this footage before. Oh, that's right. You
No,
died.
no, we wiped.
You died.
Yeah.
No, he was in here before. You walked to that building.
Right at those stairs across the way. Yeah, the tank absolutely owned our faces.
You did.
All right, so
what is that?
So you're at Caesar in Fallout New Vegas.
I just activated the robot army. I think I did this all when I was drunk. I had the one time I wasn't busy doing stuff. I could finally. I got home early. I was like, all right, I'm still drunk. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I want to play some Fallout. So I'm like, okay, let's activate this big old army.
Now, before people start freaking out, how old are you, Dan?
I'm 22.
Okay.
I got the double deuce.
Because a lot of my viewers are not of legal drinking age.
Holy shit.
And they just flip out. They're
Why?
like, oh my god, Shibby, you drink? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yes, I can legally do this.
Yeah, we're old men. Old men drink.
Yeah, like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
so,
what's wrong with drinking? I mean, you
nothing.
know,
like
every day, you know,
I'm
I have like, you know, a tall glass of whiskey before I go to work.
I drive drunk to work in the morning.
And you know, kids, you know, sometimes, you know, driving drunk in the morning isn't bad. Just don't do it at night, because cops are looking. It is a true story. It's not a good experience. But it might happen to you if you're.
Yeah, let me just say that driving drunk is dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
I'm not going to say if I had or had not experienced it before, because people will freak out. Or whatever, applaud, but.
You should just not do it.
Why is that house on fire? What the fuck?
Did someone throw a Molotov? I think one of your bros threw a Molotov cocktail at an empty house, which will be full of zombies.
That's a good move. Alright, so once again, gaming while drunk. I mean, I'm kind of known for this.
Yeah, that's.
Right now, we are webcamming. I am having a rum and coke.
I'm having a Jenny Light beer.
What the fuck is that?
I should rep this shirt because I got this shirt for free when I bought this case of beer.
Wow, you are such a bitch.
This is really cheap beer. So
why don't you buy? You have a job. Why don't you get something nice?
I do have 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't know.
It's not like you're drinking every night. Why don't you treat yourself? Get some like Heineken or Newcastle or something.
You know, Heineken tastes like piss. So I'm just gonna educate all these youngins here.
All right, well, what should they get? What should be their first? You were with me with my first legal drink. We went to Sally's. We were watching a Yankees game, which I was very happy about, and then you bought me a Long Island, right? Or something like that.
I don't know, because I was underage at the time,
right.
and
we snuck in. We didn't sneak in. All right, here's a pro tip.
Walked in.
Pro tip. All right, so we went before they started checking IDs, right?
Yep.
And then we were like there for like dinner, so we're just chilling. And then the best part is our waitress. She switched out. So then our new waitress didn't know anything, or she's no witch that we just go ape on. But yeah, then you were just awesome when we played like beer pong, and
I got hammered.
Well, I mean, those are your first drinks you ever bought at a bar, right?
Well, I guess I was overseas and I technically bought one.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really count. I didn't really drink back when I was overseas then.
Wait, so where are you overseas then?
I was in Norway, in England.
Wait,
before I lived there. I'm like Crackbone, everyone. I'm from Norway.
No.
I am from Norway.
Let's not talk about Crackbone and his redonkulousness.
I think it'd be pretty funny because he liked the one game with the zombies. Zombie Panic Source.
Yeah, we wipe here.
Oh, Shane's just getting face fucked here.
No, I'm getting... Yes, I am. Okay. So, yeah, that's a little good digression story there about my first legal drink. And Dan is getting another beer. So, I guess I'll talk about my Fallout New Vegas experience. I'm watching the webcam right now.
Should we be talking about this game that we're watching? I mean...
What do you have to add to this Left 4 Dead game?
I mean, I could have a lot. I mean...
Good, because we're only... How far are we in?
We could talk about...
We have another 30 minutes left.
We got 10 hours. Or maybe,
I don't have 10 hours of footage.
We're going 33 hours, whatever. We're doing a day.
Unless I'm getting bacon money to do a live stream webcast marathon. It's not happening.
Netflix/bacon.
No. Don't be advertising for Epic Mealtime. Wow, you're a dick. Alright, so let me talk about my New Vegas experience. So, at the end of the game, I'm just kidding.
I'm too much of a fanboy. I can't listen.
Have you hit the strip yet?
Yes, I have hit the strip.
Have you talked to
I talked to Mr. Computer.
What's his actual name though? Mr.
Mr. House.
Oh, and there's Mr. House, and then what's his like right hand man? Yes, man. Yes, man.
You are his right hand man, but
yes, man. Yes, man is hilarious. Oh man, that makes me raffle copter.
I don't understand where raffle copter came from. Well, what is that?
Which? And watch it. She one hits doom. Boom, you're done. And then we just go bacon time on her. All right.
Bacon time.
So yes, man. That's a pretty good. Probably one of the best NPCs, which, if anyone knows, non-playable character for all those nerds that play RPGs.
By far the best NPC in...
I'm not saying of all time, but he's one of my favorites.
He's almost as good as the NPC from Fallout Point and Lookout. The ghoul old man, whatever his name is. He's a hard... As he called himself, he said he's a rock-hard bastard. And you weren't shit compared to him.
All right, so Premier